I know what you're thinking. How interesting can a video on capos be? Well, when you're comparing these three great options from the G7th Capo company, hopefully it will give you some insight and help you make a decision on investing in a quality capo. After all, you might spend $1,000 on a guitar, so why sacrifice tone and only spend $20, for example, on a capo, especially if it's not even functioning correctly? Hey everybody, and welcome to the channel. Now, if you are new here, do consider subscribing. There's loads of content on music gear, tutorials, reviews, MIDI, all that good stuff. So do subscribe to the channel if that's something that you're interested in. Today, we're going to be taking a look at these three different capos from G7th, which are the Nashville, the Newport, and the Performance 3. And yes, I will be referring to them as capos in this video. Now, firstly, I would like to thank Tommy from G7th and indeed for the entire G7th team for sending these out for me and allowing me to demonstrate them on the channel. Now, this isn't a paid or sponsored video, so all opinions will be my own. So here we have three very different looking capos, each with a unique design, and we'll go through the features of each one, run through a comparison, and listen to how each of them sound to help you decide if any of these could be worth the investment for you. So the first capo we'll have a look at is the Nashville. And this is the most affordable option of the three. It's very lightweight and has a typical spring-loaded design that you might find on many other capos of this style. And if you want something that's quick and easy to move and reposition around the neck, then this style of capo might be your best bet. It comes in a range of colors, which you can check out on the website, and it currently retails at just under $25, which is around £20 if you're like me and you're in the UK. Now, the one I have here is in silver, and I should note that G7th also offers the ability to customize these capos as well. You can see here that I have my signature engraved on the side, which is taken from my current YouTube channel logo, but at least I'll always know this one is mine. And I think it looks quite cool as well. So you could just send in a logo or a design of your choice, and G7th will go ahead and customize a capo for you for an additional cost. And just check out their website for more info on that. Now, the next one along here is the Newport, and this is a very different design to the Nashville. It has this flip lever on the back, which we can use to release the capo and then clamp that down when you want to position it somewhere on the neck. And what I also like about this one is it has a fine-tuned tension adjustment on the back so that you can easily adjust this to suit if you're moving to various positions on your neck, for example. In short, if you're applying too much tension, you might find that you'll have some tuning stability issues. And then likewise with too little tension, you might get some fret buzz in areas as well. So you can easily make amendments to the fine-tuned tension adjustments to suit. In terms of appearance, this one I have here is in black, and there are also a range of different color options. And it also has my logo on the back. Now, the front of the design is very slim, as you can probably tell, meaning that it might not be in the way of your fretting hand as much when you're playing. Perhaps something to consider. Now, this one retails at just under $40 or £30 and is the middle priced of the three that we're looking at today. Finally, we have the G7th flagship model, which is the Performance 3 capo. And here we have a gold-plated version, which really does make it stand out above your traditional looking capo. Of course, looks aren't everything, and ultimately it's about how it sounds and performs. But at first glance, it's a great looking capo. Now, this is by far the most expensive of the three at just under $70 or £45, and that's for the alternate color options, but you'd be paying slightly more for this 18 karat gold plated one, and then more on top of this again if you did want to customize it as well. But as I said earlier, if you're spending a certain amount on a guitar which looks and sounds the part, you might want to consider adding a little bit of bling to your accessories like a capo, as well as ensuring that you're going to get great tone quality from a unique design. So this capo uses the adaptive radius technology, which is unique to G7th, and it's represented by the ART logo on the side. And what this means is it has a mechanism in place which automatically responds to the radius of your guitar neck to distribute the correct amount of pressure, providing more reliable tuning stability. And we'll have a little listen to how it sounds shortly. It has this unique tension control as well, which is again unique to G7th. And this allows you to squeeze and lock the capo into position and then easily release it using the lever on the back. And that means it's easy enough to move this to different positions on your neck with a single hand as well. And again, we've got the engraved logo on the back, but it's also possible to customize and place designs along the front as well, if that's something that you wanted to do. Now, all three of these capos have silicone pads, which will protect your guitar as well. So three very different capos, but also offer a similar level of quality throughout. Of course, it's not all about the design. And looking at these three options, you would probably say the Performance 3 is the standout one of the bunch. The Newport has that slim front edge and fine-tune adjustment option, and the Nashville can be easily repositioned along the neck, and it may already look like many other capos that you've come across in the past. But the main thing to consider here is how well they perform, how they sound, and do they offer everything that you're looking for when choosing a capo? Well, let's take a closer look. Now, for the sound demo, I'm going to be using a Taylor GS Mini, which does have a shorter scale length, but there are many other factors to consider when listening to these capos. So this will only be my opinion based on my experience with each capo, and yours may be very different. But I will demo the same short pieces of music at various positions on the neck, and I'll do this using each capo in turn so you get more of a side-by-side comparison. So there we were able to listen to each one at various positions on the neck, and I do hope you were able to hear some differences between the three. Now, for me, the Nashville did lack some tone and sustain the higher up the neck we went, and I also found that the tuning stability was also slightly compromised as well. But again, this could come down to my guitar and your experience may vary. The Performance 3 looked and felt great. It was also very easy to reposition around the neck, but I do think that tone and sustain was also lost very slightly higher up the neck. So it may come as a bit of a surprise that the Newport for me was the best of the bunch. And I will be using this going forward, definitely on my GS Mini. And I'll leave links to all three of these down below for you to go and check out. Of course, as mentioned, there are plenty of things to factor in when it comes to choosing the best one for you, and I can only give you my opinion based on my experience here. Do let me know in the comments what you thought in terms of how each of them sounded. Are you looking to get one of these? If so, which one? Let me know in the comments down below. I do hope this video has been useful. If it has, give it a like. It really does help the channel to grow and reach more people like you. You can subscribe to the channel to stay in the loop. And as always, everybody, I'll see you in the next one.